Family Counseling Services helps families deal with problems. Right now, they're focused on kids settling back into school and survivors of the April 27, 2011 tornado. Larry Deavers is here from Family Counseling Services to tell me more about it. Larry, it's nice to see you again.
Well, thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Let's talk a little bit about what it is that you guys do over at Family Counseling.
Well, primarily, our mission is to improve the quality of life for folks by helping them deal with a lot of the emotional and mental and social stressors that we all go through. And typically what I tell people is that, the folks that we deal with are folks just like you and me. We're going through some kind of crisis that we all deal with at different times in our lives, and a crisis that just requires more from us than we know how to deal with. And so there's nothing embarrassing or shameful about asking for help or coming to talk to somebody that can help you deal with a problem like that, and that's what we're there for.
Now, one of the things that can be a sign of trouble in a kid's life is whenever grades go from being good, pretty good, to suddenly bad. And that's something that you guys are working with right now, right?
Sure. For the last 5 or 6 years, we've had a program where we offer free counseling to school kids who have a history of doing okay in school, but now something has happened in their personal life at home. Maybe it's a divorce or a death in the family or some drastic change in their living environment, and it's showing up in their school environment, in their grades or their behavior at school. And so what we do is we take referrals from the school counselors who are familiar with the kids and know which ones kind of fall into that category. And if the school counselor recommends that they participate in the program, then we provide free counseling for that family. And we've actually seen some pretty good results, a lot of improvement in academic performance and significant reduction in days absent from school, and a better attitude towards authorities at school and with their peers. And so it's been pretty productive.
Now, the last 2 or 3 times I've spoken with you, you guys have been working with survivors of the April 27th, 2011 tornado.
Right.
And you're still working with people now, and it's almost been 2 years,
Yeah,
right?
we still are. One of the, I guess, I can imagine a lot of people thinking, well, why would somebody still need help with something like that?
Right.
But there are lots of areas of West Alabama and even right here in Tuscaloosa where there are communities that have still not been rebuilt, that are completely devastated. And so those all represent lots of families that are displaced, that are having to live in different living situations, maybe with extended family or having other financial problems because of those same situations. And so those kinds of things keep dragging on. And even though it's over 2 years past that tornado, there are lots of families that are still dealing with a lot of stress. And some of them are just now to the point of reaching out for help. So we still are getting a lot of folks asking.
You guys are a nonprofit. You're also a United Way organization. What are the things that United Way helps you do?
Well, United Way helps cover the cost of a lot of our direct services, like a lot of the services that I just mentioned. When we have somebody come in and see a counselor and they're face-to-face providing that service, it's usually the United Way that's covering the bulk of that cost. So we depend a lot on the United Way for being able to hire qualified, experienced counselors to be able to provide those services.
Larry, thanks so much for being with us.
All righty, thank you.
You can find out more about Family Counseling Services by calling 205-752-2504 or online at counselingservice.org.